Hello everyone and welcome. I'm back here today to play some Timeless. Now today I am doing a throwback deck list and that is Gruul Ponza. So for anyone who doesn't know, Ponza kind of means land destruction. This deck isn't a land destruction deck, but it plays Blood Moon. So, like, the Gruul mid-range Blood Moon deck has kind of taken on the name Ponza. And so this deck's pretty simple in that you try and play a turn 1 ramp spell, Utopia Spell, Delighted Halfling, into a turn 2 Blood Moon, and then you can play a grindy matchup. Now, when Timeless first came out, this deck was actually fairly popular. How good it was is always up for debate, but it was fairly popular. And then Murders of Carlisle Manor came out and Show and Tell happened, and this deck fell off the face of the earth. So I want to see how it is. Show and Tell's definitely been at its lowest point, and I think months, especially on best of 3. So I want to take this deck for a second spin and see how it does. So the deck, obviously Blood Moon, but you also have some other powerful 3-drops in Fable and Jarsel. And then, so you play a ramp spell, you play hopefully a Blood Moon, or just a powerful 3-drop, and then you try and curve into your 4s. So Minskin Boo, one of the best planeswalkers in the format, just 4 mana, can just dominate a game easily. Minskin Boo is really good. One Ring, draw a million cards, really, really powerful. And then Karn. And Karn can help with the Blood Moon plan with liquid metal coating. So if you don't know, liquid metal turning turns another permanent into an artifact. If you target a land, you can then +1 the Karn to destroy it, or to make that land into a 0/0 artifact creature, and you basically get to destroy lands one land a turn. So you can actually snipe basics. So that's part of the reason Karn's here, but Karn's also here for just a powerful threat. This deck just needs to close out a game. Karn minus, you can get something like a 1 ring, and then you can try and snowball some threats, which is really good. But also it's here for Show and Tell. So one of the problems with this deck is Show and Tell, and the ability of, like, you just play a threat and they just go, oh, Show and Tell, Omniscience, I win. Well, if your threat's Karn, you know you're against Show and Tell, you can -2 to go get Meteor Golem. So that can actually throw a wrench in their plans if they're not able to win on top of a Meteor Golem trigger, and that's why I like Karn as your threat. But other than that, tons of removal spells, Lightning Bolt, Unholy Heat, Molten Impact, and Bone Crusher are all pretty good removal spells. This deck, again, you're playing Blood Moon, you're playing some light, like, ramp spells, so you need as much gas as possible. It's also why you're on Gigantha. So Bone Crusher, if you're ever going to kill something and then play a 4/3 and get a 2-for-1 out of it, that's huge for this deck, in this Blood Moon deck. And Molten Impact and Perilous Iteration are in for Jarsel. Basically, the first time I built the deck, I forgot to put any 2-drops in, so Jarsel could never get past 2. So I've added a couple 2-drops. Again, you just need gas in this deck, so Perilous Iteration is key. And Molten Impact is really strong because it can turn your removal spells into extra removal spells. So say, you kill a Bowmaster, and then all of a sudden you can, bolt a troll, and kill a troll. So it's a very versatile card, and then that's why I like it in this deck. Other than that, you're playing a Blood Moon mana base, so bunch of lands that get you forest, bunch of forest, stomping grounds, and then 1 Den of the Bugbear. Again, you just need as much gas as possible. So sideboard, you have your Karn sideboard, your Tormod's Crypts, Pithing Needles, Coating, Silex, One Ring, like Torpor, Blumquo. They all have different matchups to try and be like that sideboard tutor slot. And Chalice is good against obviously like a Death Shadow deck or a deck trying to cast zeros. So it's just a versatile Karn board outside of the Karn cards. So you have 3 pick your poisons. So it gets rid of opponents' One Rings, it gets rid of your opponent's enchantments, so like Leyline Bindings, and it gets rid of things like Vein Ripper. So it's a really versatile card that I really like. And then 1 Reclamation Sage just to give you that extra card for show and tell, because that is probably the worst matchup. But other than that, it's pretty past its prime archetype, I would say, and it was never really in the prime light. So I'm going to take it to the ladder and see how it does. Alrighty, we're in for round 1 against Kef with Gruul Ponza. I am on the draw, which can be a big problem for this deck. This deck really wants to go turn 2 Blood Moon on the play, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, this is an old style archetype, and yeah, if you played before Murders of Karlov Manor, like this was a not uncommon deck to coming up against, but you almost never see this deck again. I don't know if it's like that bad, but okay. So this is either a turn 2 Blood Moon or it's a turn 2 Bone Crusher into Blood Moon, so I am going to keep. Against Jacantha, so this could be Jund. Yeah, this looks like Jund. Okay. Deathrite Shaman, sure. Luckily, if this Jund player is trying to Blood Moon, that's not that bad for us. We got our basic. Okay. It's a Thoughtseize. It is a Thoughtseize. They're probably taking Bone Crusher. Are they double Thoughtseizing? No, they're just bolting. Yeah, that was a good turn 2 for them. Yeah, I'll just play that. This could backfire if they play Blood Moon, but this could also just be like a Rakdos deck. No. Jarsoul into a Thoughtseize. Yeah, this is just Jund. And this is why this deck has so many ways to try and draw gas, because it can run out of stuff to do. So another Deathrite Shaman. Okay. Yeah. This is going to be a tough matchup to win. Yeah. Just go get a basic. And just play a Delighted Halfling. This Blood Moon is not good right now, so... This looks like a Bowmaster, so no blocks. True Gigantha. It's another land. No attacks. Just gonna try and leverage my Gigantha here. It was a Bowmaster. Resolves. Double Bowmaster. Okay. Yep. I know I'm gonna draw one ring. Nah, Fable. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm just. Yep, I'm just dead on board. So. Sideboard. I'm not sideboarding any of the Karn cards. I'm not pick your poison, so. Just gonna keep the main deck. And yeah. This can be a tough matchup because your Blood Moons aren't that good because they are Blood Moon deck. But you can still like get them on with a turn 2 Blood Moon. Sometimes they a turn 2 Blood Moon on the play is still good enough, so I'm gonna play first. This hand, it's not reliant on Blood Moon, and it has some gas in it, so I'm gonna keep. A turn 2 Jarsoul doesn't do much here, but if they do bolt the Halfling, then turn 3 Jarsoul will be good. No. Do I just play a Jarsoul? Nah, I'll just play the iteration. It's pretty good. Turn 3 Mint Skimbu. Be pretty happy with. Sheldred's Edict. Yeah, I'm fine with that one. So I gotta go Jarsoul into Delighted Halfling again, which is really strong. And then, yeah, I do have to discard the Minskimbu, but I have 2 4-drops that I really like here that I can slam. Even if they kill both my things, but they probably won't. And if they don't kill Jarsoul and I get an iteration again, I feel super far ahead. Or not ahead, but I feel super solid about where I am. Huh. So I am definitely just gonna go to combat. Perilous Iteration. Unholy Heat and a Blood Moon. Resolves. So we're gonna Unholy Heat. As you can see, Blood Moon doesn't do anything. If I Karn, what I get a Worm Coil? Or I get a Liquid Metal Coating? Or I'm just gonna One Ring. Start drawing some cards. I'm guaranteed to draw a card without a Bowmaster here. And then if they just hold up Bowmaster, then I'm pretty happy. I'm definitely just going to discard the Blood Moon, try and get it for free off the Jarsoul to move up the chain. They're going to get their Death right back, which is good. But I just get a One Ring again, which I'm also very happy about. So, just going to draw. Those weren't the best draws. So, I can Karn. I have 6 mana. I am going to Karn -2 liquid metal coating, or it's either liquid metal coating or Tormod's Crypt. Tormod's Crypt means they can't get the Sheoldred's Edict, but liquid metal coating, I get to destroy a land. I like the Crypt. And just exile their graveyard. 3. No attacks. Discard a Blood Moon. Now they have a Karn and a Jarsoul they have to get rid of. If they have a Minskin Boo, like that will be pretty good for them. But if they're on just play Gigantha, I'm pretty happy. Nope. This looks like an obvious Bowmaster. So I'm just gonna minus. Is it Torpor Orb or Chalice or Liquid Metal Coating or Worm Coil? Kind of just like Worm Coil. Just a big beefy threat. Go to combat. Blood Moon. No attacks. And play a Worm Coil. And pass. Then Bowmaster. No, it's a questing druid. Okay. It is a Bowmaster. Do I think they have another Bowmaster? Do I think they have Bowmaster? How bad is it for me if they have another Bowmaster? They're gonna pink. It's pretty bad. So they're gonna kill Karn. That's fine. They don't. Yeah. They're definitely at least repping another Bowmaster. But I'm not super scared. Because I just get a Karn again. Yeah, that's my hand. Do I have a... I don't have a 5-drop on my sideboard. Resolves. What do they got? Another Bowmaster? No, another Thoughtseize. Okay. Just take the other ring? Okay. Yeah, Utopia Sprawl is not the greatest draw. Is it Minskin Boo or is it Karn with this Jarsoul? Okay, they're just gonna concede. So, no, I don't want, I don't want to take out any Blood Moons. See, it can still be good. This deck, even though it's a Blood Moon deck, you can still have good hands against it. This hand is not reliant on the Blood Moon. Them Thought Seizing makes Blood Moon a lot worse. They just took a Utopia Sprawl. I would happily trade a Thoughtseize for a Utopia Sprawl. This is a extremely obvious Bowmaster. Stomping Ground, I'll take another land. Enters tapped. End turn, Bowmasters. Yep. Holding up Lightning Bolt for specifically Jarsol. Cling to Dust. Sure. I draw a land. Drew a fetch, but I can shut them off of green. Death Ray. Okay. So I am just going to try and shut them off of green here. Yeah. I think that's my best chance of victory, is just hoping that they don't have a green source to play Jarsol or Minskin. I think they cling to Dust looking for a land, so yeah, it's not a green source. I don't really want to expose my Minskin to a Lightning Bolt or a Bowmaster, so I'm just going to play a Fable. Holy Heat's good draw. Okay, pass. They bolt. I'm fine with that. Fatal Push, fine with that. Do they have another Bowmaster? I think they do, but I think they're holding it from Minskin. So I'm just gonna Unholy Heat this. If hold up the Fable, they want to shut the. That's pretty good. Ooh. Definitely appreciate you, but I want the Perilous Iteration. Nice. Just gonna Unholy Heat. Keep them off of green mana as long as possible. I do think they have another Bowmaster in hand, though. Yep. And now try and just land a Minskin. Flipping Fable, try and land a Minskin. Another Death Right. Okay. So we're just gonna Minskin. Take action. Put the counters on it. Play a land. No attacks. Discard an extra Blood Moon. They now have green mana, but I am ahead on the Minskin. That's what's been in their hand. Jarsol Fatal Push, kill the Minskin. Or kill the Boo. And then they can't attack to kill my Minsk. That's fine. What do they have for twos? They have a Bowmaster. Yeah, that's fine. Another Death Ray. Yep. Take action. Karn. Let's Karn. And I think it's just Tormod's Crypt. get rid of all their graveyard. No attacks. So now I have 2 planeswalkers to protect. And if Karn gets the minus, I can go get a Worm Coil. If Minsc and Boo stays around, obviously it's gonna dominate. So let's see what they have. And if they just attack to try and knock out my planeswalkers, then I can just eat their most powerful stuff. So obviously, 4 mana exile their graveyard wasn't like my favorite thing to do, but it's what needed to be done there. Because it shuts off the Jar Soul, and it almost cuts Deathrite Shaman off of mana, making mana. So they really only have 1 Deathrite activation right now. So if they want to play the Gigantha, then that's all they get to play this turn. So if not, I probably Karn for liquid metal coating? No. Pithing Needle named Deathrite Shaman? It's probably just Worm Coil. And just, yeah, if Karn's alive, I just go get Worm Coil. Hope to just Reflections plus Worm Coil to just win the game. Are they salt roping? Yes, they were just salt roping. Okay. Gruul Ponza, getting your opponent to salt rope. I see how it is. And this is also why I didn't side out Blood Moons, because you actually can just get them. They only have wooded foothills to go get their forests, so you can just get them. And they're gone. So 1-0 with Ponza against Jund. I'll be back for round 2. I'm here round 2 against Drop the Pop-Tart. I'm playing Gruul Blood Moon, and I'm on the draw, but this is still a keep against a Gigantha. It's Jund. So, I mean, if they don't have the fetch land, I can still go turn 2 Blood Moon and try and lock them out here. That's not a fetch. Do I have a Thoughtseize? Nope. So I'm just gonna jam a Blood Moon. And they might be locked out as... Okay, Bowmaster, I don't care. So they're locked out of non-red spells. Next turn I can play Fable Delighted Halfling. Oh, they have a Swamp Cycler. Yep. Do they have a Reanimate? This looks like another Bowmaster. Karn. No, this is just gonna be a Delighted Halfling and a Fable. And pass. My opponent's attacking, so I definitely think this is just another Bowmaster. So I'll happily trade a Delighted Halfling for another Bowmaster, or for half a Bowmaster. Yep. No discarding. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. See what they have. They don't have anything. That instantly resolves, so just gonna play a post-combat Minskin and pass. This is now a good blocker. I'm not super afraid of Troll either. I've got a good board. Yeah, even if they reanimate, I'm not in a terrible spot because I can get a 7-power creature, and they are only on black-red mana, so I'm in a pretty happy spot. Yep, reanimate. Decline. Land. So definitely it's going to plus. Attack for 7. They have to. I mean, I guess they don't have to block, but they probably should block. They don't block. Do I have a way to deal 1 damage with Karn? No. So I am just going to play 1 ring and pass. So this way, there's no way I'm dying. I have a 7-power trampler, so they need to answer Minskin and Boo, plus my other creatures, so I'm looking pretty good. Nice. So that's game 1. Sideboard against just Jund Reanimator. I don't want Pick Your Poisons. I don't really want Chalice either. And the rest is my Karnborn, so I'm going to keep these cards. My opponent took the full 2 minutes. Unless they're salt roping. No. This is a keep. It's definitely a slow hand, but Delighted Halfling and Jarsel, I don't have any fetches, so I'm not turning on their death rights. They mulligan. This hand does have the benefit of, like, if they're trying to play around Blood Moon. Reanimate. Okay. Yeah, just turn 1 Delighted Halfling, pass. I do have this Bajeshu, but probably won't activate it. This DRC is a little scary. Death Shadow. Unholy Heat, yeah. Turn the channeler on, okay. Yeah, this is just a pass. So this is just like the Rakdos Shadow Reanimator deck. Okay. Another Channeler, okay. Commercial District. And I don't want a den. Play land and pass. These channelers are very scary. Next turn I can go Karn into Tormod's Crypt. Yeah, that doesn't stop it. Unless they have double Thoughtseize. Take Jar Soul. It's the last card in their hand. Oh, Reanimate. Okay. That was a really good mulligan by them. Yeah. They get a Thoughtseize again. And basically put me dead on board. I guess Molten Impact lets me kill both channelers. And if they take a Karn, a Lightning Bolt lets me kill both channelers. So pass. My turn. Nope. So my play is Karn. Mine is Karn. Have to go get Tormod's Crypt. Exile their library or graveyard. And hope that's good enough to stabilize. They kill the Karn, so I'm at 5. You gotta go to 4. Just play a Minskenbu. Take action. Plus, now have a blocker. No attacks. And if Minskenbu stays alive, then I can minus, eat the Boo, kill the Jar Soul, draw 4 cards, and be in a very good spot. So I mean, it's still risky. Them drawing, Lightning Bolt puts me dead, but they don't have Bolt or Fatal Push. I'm in a good spot. Inti. Sure. Sure. Are they attacking? No. Okay. I am just gonna kill a Jar Soul. Decline. Karn is good. Okay. What? Well, I'm just gonna attack. Okay. Sacrifice Boo. Shoot the Inti. I am just gonna get a Haywire Mite. Just to try and make sure I don't die this turn. I could get Chalice, put it on 1. Nah, it's Haywire Mite. Pass. This gives me an okay blocker. Lets me keep my planeswalkers alive. And if they kill this, I'm not in a terrible spot. Okay, double attacking Karn, so easy block. Death Shadow. Okay. Death Shadow, Death Shadow. I'm gonna take action. Sideboard. Karn can go just get me Wormcoil Engine. Yeah. Wormcoil. Wormcoil, play tap land. Bigger Boo, pass. This is just, yeah. Wormcoil's too hard for the Death Shadows to get through. And that is a W. So I'm 2-0 with Ponza. I'll be back for round 3. Hello, and it's here for round 3 against Carmander. I'm on the play, so I like that. This hand is basically 6 mana and a Perilous Iteration, which, like, isn't the worst, but I am against a Luris deck, so it's a Thoughtseize deck. I'm gonna mulligan into a much better hand. Been the second Delighted Halfling. I'm just gonna go get a Forest to Utopia Sprawl. Red. Pass. So I have interaction, so Delighted Halfling plus interaction up. Or nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna Surveil. I wanna try and hit a 4-drop for next turn. Fable. Ooh. I'll take a Fable. I'm sure they know I'm a Blood Moon deck. So Luris Undercity Sewers to me is just blue-black control. Yep. Let's play a Fable. They mana drain. Nope. That's sweet. Okay, pass. No attacks. Not gonna get this Bowmastered. Fatal Push. Sure. My turn. That's a good draw. Is it Bowmaster? It looks like it. Yeah, that's fine. Smith 0. It's just Perilous Iteration. Oh. I mean, they do have double island, but Blood Moon would still be good if it can resolve here. Nope. Okay. That's fine. That was a straight 2-for-1 off the Perilous Iteration, so I will take that. I still have this Gigantha. Another Fatal Push. Yep. No, I want. Basically any of my 4 drops, but I don't think they're gonna resolve. I think that's Counterspell, Mana Drain, something like that. That is not what I wanted. So, make them waste their mana, just buy Gigantha and pass. If they... I don't know what they'll cast. Yep, discard nothing. Yeah. Jar Soul. Yeah, I know. Basically, Perilous Iteration, Bone Crusher, Fable, Jar Soul, Minskin, Karn, One Ring. Those are the cards I really want to draw. Brainstorm, sure. Thoughtseize, sure. They're gonna take the Gigantha. Yep. Where's my top card? It was a Stomping Ground. Okay, nice. My turn. Attacking. They double block, I will Unholy Heat. Unholy Heat. Long goodbye. Okay. Yep. They don't have anything to rebuy off the Lyris, so they definitely have a counterspell in hand. What are they drawing? Brainstorm? Sure. Yep. Sure. Just nothing. It's a dig through time. Another Brainstorm. Yep. Oh, just redraw the Mana Drain. Yep. Nice. Let's see if they counter this. No. Okay. Jarsoul. Not a land. I mean, I do just have to get this mana drained. Yep. So they're gonna lure it. Oh, Archmage's Shrine, sure. They're gonna Luris, get back to a Bowmaster. I have to bolt the Luris. And I have a turn really to draw something. Okay, then they have another mana drain. Karn. Yeah. Yep, that's it. The fourth mana drain got me. I actually, no, Chalice on 2 is actually good here. I don't need all these removal spells. So yeah. Oh, wait, that takes away my companion. I don't think, they might have like sideboard heat. Okay. Play first. Oh, this is a good hand. Turn 1 Delighted Halfling is really strong. Turn 2. So Delighted Halfling, Gigantha, Minx Hindu. Nope. So Fatal Push, sure. Pass. Just gotta get a commercial district. Yeah, that's a fine card to draw. I'm just gonna draw the Gigantha so they can't mana drain here. So 3 mana draw a card is still fine here. They Bowmaster, that's fine. Not super afraid of a Bowmaster. Brainstorm. So this matchup in particular is why you would want Veil of Summers in the sideboard, which I opted not to do. Not that Veil really fixes the matchup, but because this deck relies on high mana value spells to apply pressure. So a cheap counterspell deck is very difficult for this to beat. Heist my library? Okay. My turn. Pass. Sure. Chase, sure. Just gonna kill the chase. So, ooh, that's a great draw. Because all the cards in my hand are legendary. I will play the Gigantha here. I know this lets them mana drain it, but I don't want to give them a good spot to get the Delighted Halfling. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, playing my Minskin though. Okay. I'd like to draw a land, please. Well, if they have a counterspell, I'm just dead. Yep. That's just the worst matchup for this deck. I'm here for the wrap-up with Gruul Ponza. I went 2-1, and you can see why this deck is, he's not super popular. Like, yeah, it's really good against mid-range decks, but as soon as the deck starts playing counterspells, this deck just struggles so hard because all your threats are so expensive. So, yeah, that's always that, and it's not the fastest deck. So combined not being super fast while also being super weak to cards like Spell Pierce and counter spells, just like has always been like what's kept this deck back. Is so many decks can just interact with it favorably, but obviously just jamming turn 2 Blood Moons can win games. So, and you saw that in the first 2 rounds, that Blood Moon can still win games, even against Blood Moon decks. So, this is just a really strong card. It will get you some free wins, but you have to be ready to lose to some counterspell decks. Sideboard, I mean, the Pick the Poisons never came in, so maybe you're supposed to just like, oh, Veil of Summer, and that's it, but then this deck could never beat a Vein Ripper. So, yeah, that's the deck. I think it's fine. I think it's like not so bad that it's unplayable. Like I never see anyone playing it anymore, but I still think it's a playable deck. So, thanks for watching. Please like and let me know if you think Ponza's playable.